Hey folks, it's Brent with the Downing Group. This week we're going to talk about how do I buy a house? So welcome back to the channel. Had somebody ask on one of our online platforms, do you guys give a class on how to buy a house? And I thought, that's a great question. And I don't think we ever have covered this in a video, so I thought I would just go through the basic steps of if you're thinking about buying a house, you've been renting, or you're just now getting out of college or out of mom and dad's house, what do I do first? And then what? And then what? So here they are. First step, absolutely the most important step, is get a great realtor, okay? And I'm not just saying this because I am a realtor, and there's realtors and there's real estate agents. Get a realtor, somebody who is sworn to honor their client's best interest and take care of their clients first, and to use ethics at all times. A great realtor will help you tremendously through this process. Even people that have bought 10, 15 homes in their lifetime or more still should have a great realtor. And I'm not talking about your friend from church or your cousin or people like that. I mean, not knocking anybody, but you want somebody with experience, a proven track record, some great online reviews, 5-star reviews, somebody who's going to help you navigate this process, somebody who knows the great vendors that you're going to need through this process, and somebody who will just they'll look out for you and your best interest. That is the most important thing. Go online, search. Go on our website. We've got the best realtors, I think, in the Midlands, and would love to help you with your home purchase. I would say the next step after that would be most of you will be getting a loan for your home. You won't be paying cash, so you'll want to get what's called pre-qualified for a loan. That's where you call a lender, and we have a great lender, Mark Smith with Network Funding, and his cell number, by the way, is 803-920-8914. I've used him for years on my personal stuff and have recommended him to all my clients. But call a great lender and ask them to get pre-qualified. And what that means is you're going to have them check your credit and make sure there's nothing on your credit score that would keep you from getting a loan. And then you're going to want to know, like, okay, how much house can I afford given my income and my debt? They're going to look all that stuff up and tell you, how your financial situation looks. You want to know what is the highest price house you can buy. Not that you would necessarily do that. You just want to know how flexible you can be when you're out there looking. And then finally, give the lender your budget. Like, how much are you willing to pay per month? And they can then tell you, given today's interest rates and your down payment, what price house should you be looking at. And speaking of budget, before you buy a home, you definitely should have a budget. There are expenses that go along with owning a home that don't go along with renting. Oftentimes, landscaping or maintenance or things like that you need to budget. Your realtor can help you get an idea of what to expect there. So pre-qualified for a loan, definitely need to do that. You can't be going through people's houses. They won't let you look in their house if you can't at least get a loan. So third, start thinking about your must-haves, like what must you have in a house, and then your nice-to-haves. Must-haves would be like location, some of the critical features. If you're a small family and have kids, you need how many bedrooms. If they're school district, and if they're already in school and you want them to go to the same school and so forth. So be thinking about your must-haves, and then your nice-to-haves after that. Your realtor then can start showing you homes. Once you are pre-qualified, once you kind of have an idea of what you want to stay at or below price-wise and your must-have features, they can start sending you homes that will fit that bill, and be on the lookout for anything that pops up on the market as well. And then start looking at homes. Go out with your realtor and have them show you what's out there. And hey, if you fall in love with something, your realtor can start getting the scoop on what's going on with that property and run comps for you, talk to the listing agent and see what the seller situation is, and potentially craft an offer for you. There's so much that goes into an offer, whether it's the closing date or the down payment or the earnest money or the due diligence period. All these things are critical when you buy a house. And this is why you never want to do this on your own or with a realtor who isn't very experienced or know what they're doing. So after you make an offer, you'll want to get the lender involved and tell them, hey, here's the contract and so forth. Again, a great realtor will help you do that. And then a great realtor will also suggest to you a great home inspection company and suggest to you what inspections would make sense given the property you're buying, whether it'd be a termite inspection or a heat and air inspection, a general home inspection. If you're buying a home with a pool, obviously you'd want to get a pool inspection and so forth. So a lot of things go into that. You want a great home inspector, and a great realtor can help you pick one of those, okay? You're also going to want a great closing attorney, somebody who's going to search the ownership records of that property and make sure that when you buy it, there are no glitches with who's owned the property and who you're buying it from. You actually want to make sure that you are buying it from the actual owner and that your money doesn't go down the drain. Your lender will also make sure of some of that too, but a great closing attorney will help you navigate the process as well. And finally, after you close, I would suggest that you just do a really good job of maintaining your home. You want to keep up with the maintenance on it and keep it updated and so forth. You're probably not going to live there forever. Most first-time home buyers might stay in their home 5-6 years. And so you want to keep it in great condition so when you do go to sell it, it will be easy to sell and you can get top dollar for it. So that's just a brief rundown of it in 5 or 6 minutes. There's so much more that goes into it. Again, a great realtor can help you navigate that process. We can help you navigate that process and would love to help. Call us or DM us on our Facebook page and we'll get right on it. Have a great week.